Welcome everyone to this week's Honey Hole Outdoors. I'm here with Brian Booker, and one of the things, Brian, that here at Honey Hole Outdoors, what we've done is we've listened to our viewers. And we've had a bunch of requests for Central Texas.
Good.
Last week's show, Town Lake with Charles Whited, and today we're in Lake Bastrop. And you can see it's still wintertime. It was 30 degrees this morning, something like that, and steam coming off the water. And it's a power plant lake. Water temperature, 16.5 degrees right now. And we're over here where the outlet is. But Brian's with Texas Tournament Zone here in Central Texas, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But we listen to you, and we're here in Central Texas, see how we can do. I like this next. How about you?
I can't wait. I can't wait. They ought to be here.
For 28 years, Honey Hole has done a new show every week. What you see on a Honey Hole show is what we catch that day. Whatever size bass we catch, that's what you see. I really don't have a favorite. Probably the East Texas lakes, Sam Rayburn, Toledo Bend, Fork, those lakes, you know, got a great tradition and they got great fishing, and I always enjoy fishing those lakes. But whatever my favorite lake is the one I'm on that day. There is no substitute for time on the water. That's the key to being successful in bass fishing. We have one day on the water to get the Honey Hole show in the can. Yeah, originally Honey Hole started as a magazine. Wade Hatton recorded and wrote a song, Put Me on the Cover. Put me on the cover of Honey Hole magazine. Bite?
I sure do.
Got him.
That's a puller.
Good one.
I don't know if it's a bass, but it's pulling.
On this flat right there.
Good grief.
What are you using?
That Cinco?
Texas rig?
Yep.
All right. Let's go, Brian. I know there's a reason I brought you.
Just a good guide. You are.
Shoot. We're just telling fishing stories, just having fun.
And that fish interrupted us. Not a bad chunky.
No, that's a good chunk.
Put my hand down in this water.
The water feels warm, doesn't it?
Yeah, it feels good
It's
actually.
going to be cold when you get it out of your hand out of the water. Good job.
Fat.
Healthy fish.
Yeah, oh, he's warm. I don't want to let him go.
Now, what would typically, if somebody came here for the first time on Lake Bastrop, what would they kind of expect to catch? Normally, in the wintertime like this, a lot of the, probably not that 10, 12 pounder, but the 2 to 4 pounders or what? I'm just curious. I don't know. I've never been here in the wintertime.
Yeah, it's you're exactly right. It's you're not going to typically catch your 8 to 10 pounders like say in Austin, but the number of 2 to 4, even 5 pound bass on this lake is pretty incredible, and it's legendary in the summer. Bill, I know you've experienced that when you're here,
that
one time.
Yeah.
Is the schooling, out here on this end and just out there in the middle of the lake, and they'll just bust.
Why is it that they school here so good every year? Because typically you don't get a lot of schooling. For me, I'm an old timer. In the old days, we got schooling every summer in almost every lake, but nowadays it's a rarity. But here it's just kind of, I guess, such a good fish population and so much bait fish that they'll school in.
It's both of those, Bill, absolutely, and the water clarity is good for it, and they just use the surface as a corralling point, I guess, and it's just habitual, and you can almost call it when it's going to start every year. And it starts out and they'll hit, a big walking bait or a crankbait and then as the schooling goes on, gets more and more pressure, they really get dialed in, and you got to go with your launching corks and pet spoons and really downsize to your your tinier stuff, but
All right, well, good. Let's have him back from school today.
there we go.
That same place you had your bite.
It's a nice chunk.
Yeah. I've switched to Carolina rig here.
Yeah, you got a pretty good leader on that Carolina rig too, don't you?
Yeah. Real light bite too. I mean, I didn't even know if I had one at
Just
first.
picked it up, or
Just picked it up.
solid little fish?
As you can tell, the sun popped out too. It feels, and I want you to know, it feels really good.
It feels a lot better. That's
It
for
does.
sure.
That's probably a keeper on this lake. No.
Yeah.
What is the length limit on this lake?
It's slot lake, so 14 to 21 is a slot.
So anything under 14 inches
Anything
and over
under?
21 is a keeper.
Anything over. Hopefully we'll catch an over.
Yeah,
They
that'd be
are out
nice.
here.
I guess this lake probably gets quite a bit of pressure in the wintertime too, so it's, you know, when we're generating. But they don't generate all the time, is what I
Right,
understand.
right. You know, typically if they are going to generate on colder days like this in the morning is good time. As we saw, you know, we saw a stack going this morning when we pulled
Right.
up. There's
I can't even see the stack from here, can I?
no.
But 64-degree water. Look, I'm in. We're in about 7 foot of water, and on the graph, the shad are suspended right here. That's just a perfect scenario where the hot water canal's right there. We're kind of at the mouth of it, and we're just fishing. That's kind of the point right here at the mouth of the hot water canal. And we've both been talking about how hard the bottom feels. It feels real solid and real good.
Yeah, you were just coming through a hard bottom pretty good when you got that pickup, didn't you?
But it's going to be a good day. Lake Bastrop with Brian Booker, Texas Tournament Zone. Next fish, we'll talk about your tournament zone. I want to find out about it, but we'll be right back.
This segment of Honey Hole All Outdoors is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here. Nitro Performance Fishing Boats, the pro's choice. GoPro, be a hero. Bel-Ray, flex your engine. And by Moritz Chevrolet, find new roads.
At Moritz, we've got something special, our customers. And interestingly enough, the feeling seems to be mutual.
They make buying a car, servicing a car, anything to do with that process just absolutely pleasurable.
We offer you the best selection at the best price. Buy a 2015 Ram 1500 Lone Star Premium 4x4 for only $37,998, or this 2015 Wrangler Unlimited Sport for just $29,995.
I am a Moritz customer for life.
Hey guys, I'm Mike Kernan, Bassmaster Elite Series Pro. I'd like to invite you to join us for the Oakley Big Bass Tour in 2015. The Oakley Big Bass Tour is the nation's premier amateur big bass tournament and will feature 10 events in 10 states with thousands in guaranteed payouts and a brand new Nitro boat at every event.
This tour is about one thing, and that's catching big bass.
For more information on rules and registration, log on to oakleyBigBass.com.
Got him. There's some fish right here in this point. Ooh, that's a big fish.
A little bit better on
I thought he was real big when he first was fighting him. Oh yeah, nothing. Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with that fish.
that. No, that's not
You wanted
bad.
it over. That's pretty close.
We'll take that one, Bill.
Need some help?
He's angry. I don't know how good he is, but he's not bad.
I saw him. He's a good fish. You still throwing the Texas rig?
Yep, still throwing a Texas rig. Old Cinco 301. Let's see if he's ready or not.
Nice fish. Nice fish. The wind's blowing so hard, I'm gonna hold the boat right here while you get him.
I'm gonna horse it too bad because I don't think he's hooked real good.
He ain't that little either. Get him, don't lose him.
I'm not lifting him very good today, am I?
You act like you're a tournament director, not a tournament angler.
That's the truth.
Nice fish. Way to go, Brian.
Nice chunk. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh yeah. Look how healthy that fish is. That's nice.
Thank you, buddy.
Good job.
Oh, he's gonna bite my finger now. Let go, I'll let you go. Now that one hit it. I know your last one just picked it up, but that one thumped it hard.
We're sitting in about 10 to 12 foot of water too.
Out there on that little patchy rock. What we were talking
There is
about.
some real hard, what we're feeling is a real hard bottom out there.
Yeah.
You know, and I was messing with you there, but you are run Texas tournament zone here in Central Texas.
Yeah.
And kind of tell us a little bit about that. Just take a little bit of time, look at the folks at home. That, you know, for somebody that is just watching the show for the first time and live here in Texas, you know.
Yeah, it's this is our fourth real season running the trail. Our real, you know, in that 150 price point. Here's another one right there. You go, Bill.
He's little.
Now you interrupted my story.
Go ahead, keep talking.
But yeah, that's a solid little fish.
You're throwing Texas rig, I'm throwing Carolina rig.
Yeah, well, maybe the sun's getting up a little bit and we're getting this hard bottom.
We're
Starting to
not
stack up a
moving,
little
I
bit.
know that.
Yeah, we'll stay here a little bit till they tell us no. But yeah, we're in our fourth year and we really are happy. We're staying around 130 to 140, in some cases 150 boats, and around that I-35 corridor, the Highland Lake chain is our primary running area. But just really pleased with our payouts, over 90% cash at the ramp.
Well, that's the key right there when I look at a tournament circuit, because I fish a lot of tournaments, is if, you know, if they're not paying back that at the ramp, that 85 to 90%, then I'm not interested in it.
Yeah, you really got to pay your anglers, and it used to be acceptable to pay less than that, but it's not anymore. And we really want our anglers. Our goal is to pay out at 100 or even more so, and kind of bring in continue to bring in the good sponsors we have to help pay the bills for us. But first and foremost, we just want to put on a good experience for our anglers, and we really support the youth adult initiative, and we've got reduced fees for our youth anglers. And
Also, a guy can fish with his son, and
absolutely, some of our
Well,
better
cool.
teams are these family folks, the daughters and fathers and sons and fathers, and it's been a really good deal for us.
all right. Catch another one though. That's all right.
There we go.
All right.
Nice
Nice
fish.
fish. What were you throwing?
Rattle trap.
Rattle trap. Man, you keep switching up on me. I'm gonna have to throw me a crankbait now.
Paused it. It just smoked it.
I do happen to have a crankbait tied on. Nice fish too.
Yeah. He smoked it. That was awesome.
Nothing like fishing a hot water lake in the wintertime.
No, sir.
Nothing wrong with that fish.
We will take it.
Nice one.
Yeah, healthy fish. Just paused it right off that break we were fishing earlier, and it just really smoked it.
Well, there's a little of a canal going in here to the hot water outlet. You know, we're fishing it like a creek kettle.
Got him?
I think I hit something. But we're talking about Texas Tournament Zone. What lakes are you going to visit this year for your circuit for 2015?
Well, we'll be starting off the end of the month here on Lake Austin on January 31st, and we're really excited about that event. Then we'll go to LBJ. Then we've got Canyon, then we've got Belton, and then our last event in May, we've got slotted as a TBD to be determined, because we're hopeful that our Travis will get some water, and with all that new willows and other cover that's grown up, we're hoping that'll catch some water. So
Yeah, we always hate it when a lake gets real low, especially like Travis, 40-something foot low.
yeah,
But the good side of that is when it comes up, it's like new growth. It's almost like a new lake syndrome.
it'll be unbelievable when it does. So we've got that slot open, and if it doesn't, we'll possibly fish Waco. May go back to LBJ. We try to put our guys on water where the fish are most active.
Sure, sure. You like to catch fish.
That's right.
You like to have a lot of fish caught, you know.
Absolutely. Nobody's having fun if they're not catching fish.
I'm having fun watching you catch. But we're going to go to break. We come back. We'll talk a little bit more about Bastrop and maybe some of the other lakes in this area. Good deal.
Thanks, Bill.
This segment of Honey Hole All Outdoors is brought to you by Minn Kota, anywhere, anytime. Humminbird, simply, clearly, better. Talon, shallow water anchor. Royal Purple, the performance lubricants that outperform. And by Mike Carlson Motor Company.
Are you ready to go grab life by the gills? Maybe take a road trip to a place with no roads. Would you like to make an investment you know will pay off? Then you belong at Bass Pro Shops, where great gear, great prices, and the great outdoors all meet up. Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here.
You make me come alive.
I've never felt so free.
Can't get you off my mind. There's still so much to see.
You bring out the best in me.
Hey! You make me come alive.
There's still so much to see.
You make me come alive. I've never felt so free.
Got him. There you go.
Not a big one, but I
Not a
got
bad
him.
little chunk.
Felt better now when I set the hook on him.
On your Carolina rig again, huh?
Yeah. And you've been telling me about it too, and it's just a good little channel right here. It's a channel for the hot water outlet, but it's kind of like a creek channel, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're staying in that 15 foot of water, throwing up there in that 10 works pretty good.
Yeah, they move in and out of here, don't they? We were talking about that earlier.
And that's the
Bites
thing,
come in-
yeah, that's the
come in
thing.
jumbles.
A spot like this is, it's what I call like a spot you just wait on it, because
Yeah.
the shad are moving here and here with the hot water, and the bass are just, chasing them. And the bass just don't live in one spot like, other times of the year.
They move up and down I-35. You just got to be at the taco stand when they show up, right?
We just got to try to want to see the taco, right?
That's right. Hope we got the right tacos.
That's the fun part about fishing. You got to try to figure them out.
That's right. If
like
it was
that.
easy, everybody'd be doing it.
Yeah, they don't have fire ant tournaments. It'd be too easy, right? Bass fishing tournaments. There's one. Got him. Good one.
Better?
A little better.
Oh yeah, that's a better fish. Nice job.
Lift that fish for me.
We will do.
Make you go to work. I only got 12-pound leader on there. Cool.
Got him.
All right, we're gonna take a picture of him too here for a second. Ain't no real giant, but take a little snapshot. We're gonna cut away here for a second and take a picture. All right, well, we got our picture. Go ahead and let it go. Appreciate you lipping that for me, Brian.
Glad
I hope
to do it.
I hope I catch another one on this cast now. He's gonna jump again.
There he goes. Knows he's on TV.
Yeah. Bastrop is, we were talking about it, you were telling me, it's a hot water lake, but there's another lake that's not only about, 30, 40 miles from here that's an excellent hot water lake. Tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, between here and Houston, Fayette County, legendary, awesome cold weather fishery, and lots of good 4 to 6 pounders on that lake. It's got some standing timber and then, of course, a discharge and
Grass and everything too.
yeah. That spiny naiad typically. The worst the northern the better the fishing on that lake, it seems like. So
Well,
it's pretty awesome.
I think if we keep having a bad winter, I might have to go over there this winter too.
I'd highly recommend it.
All right. Well, okay. I got out of turn. I'm sorry. It's your turn now.
Okay.
We'll catch
you
one
did.
more.
You did
And
leapfrog me there.
We'll go home.
Not being a very good host.
There's one. Got him. Oh, decent fish right
Too
here.
bad.
Sun come out. Carolina rig produced pretty good.
There you go.
These are all healthy fish, but of course that's the way it is in hot water lakes in the wintertime. But I, kind of tell the folks at home, somebody's never been here. I mean, I was impressed with the facilities here. What all do they have here?
Yeah, well, we put in this morning at the South Shore ramp, and you notice when we were coming out the canal, there's kind of some cabins up and down there. We've stayed there several times, and just really nice little facilities, and got little heating or cooling units in there, and outdoor grills are right there on the water.
RV spots too.
RV spots too, really nice RV spots, and a lot of them. And then on the North Shore ramp, you've got some nice facilities. There's some nice little restaurants and stuff to do around town, some cool shopping. Downtown Bastrop is a great place for the family and the wives that want to shop, and so there's a lot of cool places to stay and things to do down here, and it's just beautiful in this Lost Pines area.
Well,
so.
and how far away are we from Austin and all?
You're just outside of Elgin, and you're probably looking at from downtown Austin 30-40 minutes depending on traffic, 45 on a bad day, but
that's not 30 miles. That's not bad.
Not bad at all. So it's a great place to come, and the facilities are excellent, and it's very reasonably priced.
Well, Brian, man, I appreciate you coming.
Thanks
today,
for having me.
And I was glad to hear about your Texas tournament zone and all it has to offer. And I'm a tournament angler at heart anyway, so that I understand that part of it. But we'll have to make this an annual deal.
Let's do it. I appreciate it, Bill. Thank you, buddy.
It's been a long time since I've been down here in Central Texas. I need to come down here more often. But Brian's got a great pro tip for you guys that got kids and everything. I want you to listen to it. And I'll get on my map chip, and I'll show you exactly where we fish. So I appreciate everybody watching. Honey Hole All Outdoors.
This segment of Honey Hole All Outdoors is brought to you by Capital City, Lake Murray Country, Redhead, finest in the field, Hook, performance fishing, performance from the first cast to the last, Quantum, fishing at a quantum level, and by Moritz Chrysler Jeep Dodge.
My wife and I work hard for our money.
But our past credit history wasn't great.
So we went to Mike Carlson Motor Company because they helped us get an affordable loan with the lowest down payment we've ever had.
We love our car.
My car repair bills were out of control. So I went to mcmcauto.com. They have a great selection of reliable cars. And every car comes with a real warranty. I love my car.
MCMC knows that you deserve to love your car. Visit mcmcauto.com.
This week's pro tip is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here.
This week's pro tip, Brian, you come up with what you were telling me about Texas Tournament Zone with people with kids. Tell them your pro tip. I think it's a great idea.
Well, a lot of folks ask us all the time, how do I get my kid into fishing? It's so intimidating, the cost is so high, the learning curve's so great, and we're blessed with the internet and the things we have today, but what I really encourage people to do is to get involved in local bass club, but when you're ready to step it up from there, we like to think that at Texas Tournament Zone, we're going to make you feel at home. We have a reduced youth adult angler fee, and many of our more successful trail guys are fishing youth adult, and they get that same payout option, so we really encourage you to come out and give TTZ a try.
That's a good idea because they can win the same money too, can't they?
Absolutely, every penny.
Reduced entry fee.
Reduced entry fee.
I need
so
to bring my grandson down.
bring your grandson and take some money home, and it's a great experience, and we really encourage
I know my
it.
grandson, we've done that. He loves doing that. Good idea, good idea.
This week's map tip is brought to you by Lake Baster.
Here's our map of Lake Bastrop, and the South Shore ramp is right there. You can see my trail. This is where we're at right now. And this is, I'm going to zoom in here. And see, this is a hot water outlet canal. And this little point, that's where that ledge is. I'll even zoom in a little closer. You can see our trails right here. We just stayed right here all day. That's where we caught every one of our fish. It's got a little rocky ledge right there that went from like 10 foot to 15. And we just threw our lures right there.